Hello, YouTube. This is the unknown. In this video, I'll be showing you about a person named Breezy. Now, please note if you're a parent or a kid who doesn't like swearing, to be advised that this one contains a lot. So, this kid named Breezy. Let's go all the way back where it all happened. This kid likes to double quote hack gmod, or known as gmod service. In fact, for the safety, I'll take away that role. That one. Okay. Because I don't trust that person. So, if you go, okay. It happened from 1:50 p.m. in Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now, please note that this person's very, very toxic. He helped me to start up a Star Wars server, which I'm completely new to it. So I was like, hey, you should go for it. And I don't know. And so this person said, yeah, sure. And he helped me. So for a few days, it was perfectly fine. And this kid, basically, is in big trouble because he hacked 3 and more Discord servers. And so if you see here, it says great. Then I said, could be better, because Dustin asked, how's it going? And I told him to take the blame for me, like not to say that I banned someone, because my bot actually did. So it's going to show up, digital banned this person. So if you go down, he's saying, laughing out loud because I can't say it because of the YouTube rules. Why? And then I said I was testing my bot, and then he laughs. Haha. And then I say, I know. Then I tell him, sorry, and then he tells me, can you remove the ban, please? He wants back in. And then I did it way before that. Then I said I did. Then I said, but beep him. Anymore I hear you lose this role. I had enough. I've been the nice guy, and it's true. I had enough. So which folder is your hack in? And then I told him, you know what? That's it. You're gone. And then he says, what happened to me? And then I said, I told you to take the blame for me, and then you doubted me, which is true. And he's not taking it seriously because he tries to do partnerships behind my back. And then, well, I can earn my rank back. And then I said, you take the blame for me. And then he lies, saying, I didn't notice as I am distracted. I thought you said blame me. Then I said, first having a jealous coroner who beeping does not care, then a developer that hacks and serves. Well, he said I can, and the other owner DM'd me saying that he cannot. Now I will show you that later on. Then I said to him, you cost me the partnership. Then he says, understandable. but he did say I can hack. And then some random guy named Ryder sent me the Steam Workshop hack. And then I said, so you did not code the hack? Because he told me in voice chat, I'm coding. And then I pressed this. Then why claim Unilever? Because that's how some professional hackers hack in gmod. Then he says, no, not. And then he says, I know Lua, but not that type. But the other owner says, no, not really. I never agreed to it. Then I said, show me your code. Because in the IT world, talk is cheap, show the code. Then he says, just configuration, do anything that is less hard. And then I say, which folder is the hacking? And he didn't say it. And it's a Steam Workshop poop. Then I said, directory. Then I said, then say why you said, be right back, coding. I know when someone is hiding something, my guts never lie, and it's true, they never lie. You either explain and remove it. I was just saying, you need to remove it right now. I said, so security risk. Then he says, because I was doing the jobs. Then I said, then remove it from the workshop. Then he says, remove the jobs, trying to avoid it. What do you mean? Then I said, the hack from workshop. Then he like saying, I never coded a hack. I found it in the workshop. Well, then I said, show me your desktop. Take a screenshot, which is like this. And this guy here is his friend. And this dude here says, usually hacks these days go through DLL injection. Now, I have to investigate with this guy more. Then Breezy shows a picture of his laptop or desktop or whatever that is as he knows, and he has Counter-Strike source installed, which is an ancestor of gmod, and that gives away that he is a wannabe hacker. Then he says, I can't, not picture. And then he says, I don't know how. Then I say, snipping tool. Then he says, what? Then I said, that is exactly what the previous admin said after admitting. He was trying to crash this server, but I had recordings of him doing it. Click on the Venus icon. Now here, this is where it begins. He now tries to be a total smartass, typing snipping tools, and then he says, is that I work my beep off for your service? Then you say, I'm going against it. It makes me beeping pissed, as I worked hard, yet to get nothing in return besides questioning. Which is true, because he did it to more than 3 servers. Even this owner right here, he even agreed with me, because this guy deleted his files, but he couldn't delete this Discord files and that, like the roles and banning people, like he did to this one, which had like only 20 people. And I said to him, get to the question. Then he says, fine. Then I say, explain and I'll let you do your job. Understood? And then I told him like a serious thing, saying, I will launch a federal investigation if you do not answer them. If you do, you keep your job. This time, you ask me for permission. Then he makes up something, so I give him time, saying, you back, and then I ping him, then I say, explain. Then he says, I'm back, what do you need? what the heck? I helped you yet, and you do this. Come on, man. Then I said, clarify what? Answer the questions. So then he says, okay, what are the damn questions? Why did you put a hack onto my server? I didn't. What the hell do you mean? Then I said, you said you did. Then I said, no, I said I downloaded something from the Steam workshop to myself. So and then he says, not the server community pack. You can check. And then I said, even Orbital, who's the owner of this one, told me you used them. Then he says, yes, I did, not on your server. So on there, so you said it in direct messages. You did. Then he says, no, I sent it to Orbital. Then he says to join this log. So he could easily grab my IP, which I won't give a crap because it's pretty much useless. Because I have defense mechanisms on my network. Then he says lobby 1. And then this guy makes a sarcastic joke. Then I said to this guy, could you tell Breezy what your staff said? Then he just admitted a hack, but not on service. I subscribed to a workshop, didn't put it in any server. I don't have access to their content, by the way, buddy. And he sends me this link, which I cannot show because it's against, YouTube's terms. Like my first port channel that had the painful stab by YouTube. Then he says that is all the link I did was subscribe, and I got my menu and prep after putting this into console. Then I said this is only possible to do on server side or a shared client. I mean not a client side. I've been doing too much CCNA on a shared or server side script. Then he literally just admits it. No, it isn't. Try it. Then I said, yes it is, because I'm an engineer. Then he says this, okay, I'll make it better. I get my co-owner position back if I am right. Then I said, you a CCNA engineer or some wannabe hacker? Because that's what all wannabe hackers say. Then he says, well, subscribe to it, then put it into console, and then put rook menu in console. After you put this pops up, then I said, laughing out loud, it downloads onto the server for my position. Do it. No, it doesn't. I would have to have access to the content pack bot. It's client side poop. Then I said, no, you lack evidence, clarified. And then he says, okay, I'll screen share. Then I said, how am I supposed to trust you? What I want is a screenshot, not a picture. Do not print. Okay. I did that because this guy is a smart ass, totally. And in here, as you can see, there used to be more people, but he banned them. That's why I do not care, because We go on to here. On the way leaves. So as you can see, let me just print the chat speed. Print 5. That's better. Okay. Now if we go on to where is this? That's his friend. Where is it? If we go on to here, we go way above. His friend does vape, and he's 15, so that's illegal, and he's denying it. And he basically tried to ban my main Discord account because he thought I was threatening him. Well, I clearly wasn't. So now let me show you the whole thing that happened since it's offline. Let me... Okay. So this kid's trying to lie to me, saying that this person has only 6 people and he's a good level 2 on normal chat. Then he tries to get me banned off gmod store by sharing the add-ons without my permissions. Then he lies saying I won't. Then I hear from the owner saying, why does he have hacks installed as well? He came on my server and started the as always program and aimbot. Then he says, laughing out loud, I cannot say the whole word. Yeah, I got an aimbot and poop, but it isn't a hack. It's in my lower, and the hack is coded in a language. So that is in this. Or they're both in one. Anyways, he goes on saying, and you can ask him. I asked if I can do so for an event. He said yes, as long as I don't use it bad. Right now here rang me a bell. Last year I met this kid named Jelly and his friend Astelin, the one you saw who was blocked. Now, this bit's funny. He said, I will explain a bit near the end, because my recording only was a recording of my voice. So I said, so you have exploits in our server as well? He said, nah, it's in my file. So he basically said yes. So it won't work on your server. Also gave him console access. Then he says, only servers that don't have a distributed denial of service protection, which makes no sense. Because he's connecting to the server and using aimbot. But I on aimbot, if they allow me to blah blah, I will remove it, and then I said show me the lira, and he just says that, and then he calls me after I talk to the owner and the other owner. Then he says, watch, I will show you, and then I didn't join, and that it's racism, so I can get banned for that. And he says, so I can show you I'm right. Harry, I gotta get off. And pardon me, don't wanna beeping lose my opportunity, as I have worked my damn off. Then he says, salty mom. And so if we go on to here, we can see that this kid's been lying. Okay, not that bit was just okay. See, this is the bit that I showed you. I have 3 witnesses, that's big word, but he was hacking, with multiple hackings. I was like, okay, then I said, blah blah, now my time to shine. He says he was straight up embodying my stuff. Then I said he just admitted to my service as well. My service that don't have DDoS protection. I have that hosting provider. Then I said laughing out loud. Then I said I will deal with it. One thing you should know is blah blah, which is true. Like that poor kid, he can cry in the court when he learns the law. Now, he says, now I asked him, did you give him permissions to hack? Then he says, no, not really. I never really agreed to it. But I didn't mention he shouldn't be hacking in the first place. Then I said, block Breezy. He hacks servers. Okay, I recorded the whole conversation at this bit. He stole iSpew's files as well. Then I said, I had a feeling. But if you go way off before that, and this guy is as smart as well. So he's saying that he's trying to get me banned. And if we go, where is it? Towards oh, maybe not. Looks like and he showed me, and he also admitted that he does vape and that. And the other owner of the other Starbucks server, he literally explained to me that somebody deleted his files. If we go, looks like he does not have any login channel, but he gives off that he banned everyone. This guy is his friend. Now, the other evidence to support this is this kid is in crowded servers as well, and along in a few others, such as this one, which I'm going to contact the poor community manager to deal with the issue. And he's friends with this guy. I have him blocked. It looks like that he deleted his comments. Choose this one. So he's harassing me, and he reported my account to be banned, which he failed. Was only got like a 7-day account disabled, and I was laughing because he wanted a ban. All he got is just a cooldown. Not sorry for the research on his kids, because I had truly enough. And what I found is amazing. This kid goes to Rockwell High School. Can I share the rest? I will upload part 2 to this, and I'll get back to you. If you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like. And as you can see, I have the kid by my hands. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And I'm even actually at the time of recording writing an Australian crime report. I see this Richard Melbourne, he tampered with data, very serious offense, and a lot of more. Which is funny because he literally said that he's going to delete my files in my server, but I own 4 servers, and at the time of that he was saying I really didn't care. So what I did is just reinstall it, and here. So that's the fun bit. Otherwise, stay classy. Part 2 will be out shortly. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later in the future.